And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for that. We had a little bit of an internet issue, but we are back and we are still on top of the first two down here. Santa Gertrude is on top 2-0. And it's Kiana Cruz at the plate for Santa Gertrudis. With nobody on, if he swings and strikes out, and that's going to be it here in the top of the first inning. So Santa Gertrudis puts two across in the top of the first. Scored 2 runs on no hits. There was an error and nobody left on base. So we're going to take it to the bottom of the first, and we'll be back.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
Now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off for the Jourdanton Squaws is going to be Sydney Schiller. And in circle 4, Santa Gertrudis is going to be Deandra Fernandez. Fernandez, first pitch, going to go for ball. You want to know the count now?
Yes, sir. 2 hard, 3. 1 to next one. Good. Product. And your deal is 13. 50. Make sure baby drop. 50. Yeah.
Here we go with Schiller. Makes contact now when she fouls it off. To her left over the netting for strike number 1. Against the count out from ball 1 strike.
Got butted in 9. Baby running. 12. But I thought it was 2.
With Banger and pitch from Fernandez on the way, swinging this Schiller for strike 2.
Maybe 3 2 feet. It's 14 on this, but 23. And then
1 ball, 2 strikes there is Schiller.
Baden.
Steps into the batter's box, falls down 2-0 here. Bottom of the first. This pitch comes in outside from Fernandez for ball 2. Evens the count up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, Lily. Lily Briona. Oh, they had her say Diana. Yeah.
2-2 pitch on the way from Fernandez. Winds up. Schiller sends this one in center field for the fly out. For out number 1. So 1 down here in bottom of the first inning for the Squaws, and up to bat is going to be Savannah Schuart.
Savannah Schuart.
first pitch in for strike number one. Hernandez ready, delivers next pitch. This one a little low. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here for Savannah Schuhart. Hernandez, the 1-1 pitch. Schuhart makes contact and throw for the second to fourth. Second baseman for the 4-3 ground out. Or actually, it's going to be safe up first, so it's going to be a hit going down for Schuhart. Makes contact, it was shallow, almost looked like a bunt, but made contact with it. Fernandez able to get it over, shoot it over to the second baseman before she was able to make the play for the 4-3 attempt, but Schuhart safe at first, 1 on here for the Squaws as they trail 2-0. And this is Haley Strolick, the pitcher.
Yeah.
Had a home run last week. They helped turn the tide in that regional semifinal against Lyford over San Diego, excuse me. And the count here 0-1. This pitch low outside for ball one. Fernandez ready. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside for ball two. 2-1 the count now for Strolick. And Strolick makes contact here and the shortstop. Going to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
So 2 down, a runner at first. Turns to play, it's going to be Trinity Paredes, the third baseman for Jourdanton. And this delivers this one. Gets away, and there's the catcher. Makes the throw to second, not in time. It's going to allow Schuhart to meander over to second, so runner now at second with 2 down here. And this delivers. And Paredes is going to send this one deep to center field for the fly out for out number 3. So the Squaws turning 2-0. Put a runner on in the bottom of the first, that's about it. Have no runs on 1 hit, there was no errors, and there was 1 left on. We're through 1, Santa Gertrudis leads Jourdanton 2-0. We're headed to the second. Keep it here.
Sail the seas? Or see the sails? On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Sí, okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at Cavness Field in Class 3A region final. The Santa Gertrudis Lady Lions and the Jourdanton Squalls. With the 1 inning right now, Santa Gertrudis up 2-0 after putting the 2 runs in the top of the first. And leading off here in the top of the second is going to be number 20, Alexis Moreno. Soralik delivers the first pitch in for ball number 1. Soralik delivers the second. Contact's made on a bouncer. And there looks like they're going to call it foul. The ball took a couple of hops down that third base line. Official puts its hands up and call it foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike for Alexis Moreno. The 1-1 pitch in for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike as Soralik steps up ready. The 2-1 pitch. And Moreno blasts this one into left field, and she's coming around for a stand-up double to lead things off here for Santa Gertrudis. So Moreno starts off strong with the double on the left. And that's going to bring on it's going to bring Trinity Sigurdo, the designated player, to the plate with the runner at second. She shows bunt and sends this one foul off to her right for strike number 1. Count 0-1. Here's Soralik delivers. Let's see, Gettle fouls this one off directly behind her. Strike 2, and the count 0-2 here for the Gettle. And the 0-2 pitch on the way from Soralik. This one outside a little low for ball number 1. 1-2 the count. For the designated player, Trinity Sigurdo. The runner at second, nobody out here. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Sigurdo swings, misses strike 3, and for the first out of the inning.
The runner on second is 1 out to move back to third base number 10, Hannah Perales.
Hannah Perales also played for Santa Gertrudis. Lady Lions third baseman. This pitch comes in low. Outside for ball 1. And Perales sends this one in the right, down the first base line, and that's going to be a RBI double. She's going to bring in her teammate Alexis Moreno. Make it 3-0, and Santa Gertrudis is rolling here.
RBI double.
With a 3-1 lead.
On second, 1 out to move back to right fielder number 1, Julia Guerrero.
As Julia Guerrero also play a runner now at second. Santa Gertrudis in business. Soralik delivers the first pitch. For ball number 1. One thing Santa Gertrudis has done well this postseason. They've swung the bat, they put up runs, and they put them up in bunches at times. Right now here, as Guerrero puts down the bunt, and there's the throw. For the ground out, but it's going to move a runner over into scoring position. As Pedales makes her way over to third.
They're on third and 2 out. Back to the top of the order. Shortstop number 27. Adi Mireles.
So 2 down, runner at third here, and Adi Mireles to the plate, top of the lineup for Santa Gertrudis. First pitch from Stralick in for ball 1. Stralick delivers. And for ball 2. 2-0 the count here for Mireles. Stralick delivers a 2-0 pitch, and Mireles is going to foul somehow over to deep left. Two and 1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Pedales over on third for Santa Gertrudis. 2-1 pitch here from Stralick. Strike 2. Two's across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third for Santa Gertrudis. 2-2 pitch on the way from Stralick. This one called ball 3.
So they would roll up with a trailer behind her.
Count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Trailer roll down. Everything lined up by the number. They put her get her back. Element 30. They got a pro.
Count's full here for Mireles. 3-2 pitch on the way from Stralick. And she's going to go down looking for strike number 3 and the third out. Second strikeout of the inning for Stralick, but Santa Gertrudis puts another run across. He scored one run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 left on base for the lead Lions. At the top of the second, Jourdanton up. Combining the second. Keep it here. We'll be back.
We live here. We work here. We love it here. Look for your motors in Brownsville, Texas. We're here for you.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the second inning. Santa Gertrudis on top of the order at 3-0 here in the Class 3A region.
Ladies, to be honest.
So stepping to the plate to lead things off here for Jourdanton in the bottom of the second inning is going to be Laney Briones. First baseman. First pitch in for ball number 1. Now I want to know is pitcher Fernandez delivers. This one swung on for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Briones settling into the batter's box. Fernandez delivers the 1-1 pitch. This one swung on, strike 2. Briones swung high. Here's Fernandez, delivers the 1-2 pitch. Outside, low for ball 2. Evens things up now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fernandez delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 3 for the first out of the inning. One down here for Jourdanton. And up next is going to be Megan Salazar, the shortstop. Stepping to the plate for the Squalls here. Yes, now is his first pitch. Outside, called ball 1. One ball, no strikes here. For Megan Southside, and Fernandez delivers once again outside for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes here. Fernandez, this one a little high for ball 3. 3-0 the count here for Megan Southside. Comfortably out of the count now. And Fernandez delivers for ball 4, and that's going to be a walk. Southside going to get on base.
Run on first. 1 out. Next batter. Second base.
Just going to put 1 on here for Jourdanton as Mallory Vickers steps to the plate. Mallory Vickers is the second baseman. Fernandez, where is low and outside. Here's a pickoff attempt. And the catcher over to first. Not in time there. Down 1-0. And this one put in play over to the shortstop. There's the throw for the 6-3 ground out. Two down here for Jourdanton. The runner advances the second.
Run on second. 2 out. Next batter. DP number 23. Mabry Jupy.
Mabry Jupy, the designated player for the Squalls now. The runner at second. Jupy steps to the plate. Pitch comes in, and the runner at second. A little bit of lead off gets back. So it's here an opportunity for the Squalls to try to get something going and break up this early momentum. Santa Gertrudis has proved here so far with the early 3-0 lead, and here's the 0-1 pitch. And called strike 2, and Jupy now behind the count, no balls, 2 strikes with the runner at second. And Fernandez delivers the 0-2 pitch. This one outside, called ball 1.
One.
Fernandez raised the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing, miss. Strike number 3, and that's going to end the inning for the Squalls. You got to read it on, but it's in the bottom of the second.
No errors.
No errors. We're here 2 complete innings, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Gertrudis on top. 3-0 here in Class 3A. Region Softball Final. We'll be back. Keep it here.
Escucha. Prontísimo. Flexible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs. Register now for summer and fall classes and study local at Texas Southmost College.
Hi, I'm
Number 22, Baker, Reyes.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the top of the third inning. Santa Cruz up 3-0. Leading off is going to be Taylor Reyes. First pitch comes in, called strike one. Santa Cruz putting 2 runs across in the top of the first, and then in the second, they get an RBI double. And Reyes here sends this one in the deep left, hits the wall. She's coming around. This is going to be a stand-up double for Reyes, and Santa Gertrudis continues here. You know, they build up over the first couple of innings. Put a runner on.
We're on second.
Second here is Reyes.
First baseman, 16. Izzy still on.
Double to deep left. Izzy De Los Santos comes to the plate now for Santa Gertrudis. It's pitch from Swirlick. Inside there for ball number one. Called strike one. No balls, one strike. It's De Los Santos fouls this one off towards the Santa Gertrudis dugout. Count 0-2. You know, 2 pitch on the way from Swirlick. This one a little low for ball number one. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. No outs here in the top of the third inning for Santa Gertrudis. Their lead 3-1 as De Los Santos fouls it off once again. It's now going to stay 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. De Los Santos settles in. Swirlick with the 1-2 pitch. And De Los Santos is going to foul it off once again.
They started in maybe.
She's fouled off a couple here in the last couple of moments. De Los Santos in for a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2 pitch on the way from Swirlick. And De Los Santos pops this one up. And the first baseman going to make the play in foul territory right in front of the Santa Gertrudis dugout for out number one. So Henry at second, going down here. Coming to the plate for Santa Gertrudis is going to be Karina Palacios. Palacios running at second, 1 down. And Palacios pops this one up high to the outfield, and the play is going to be made by the center fielder for out number 2. So 2 down, and comes to the plate now. It's going to be number 3, Kiana Cruz. So Swirlick, first pitch delivered, this one high, the ball 1.
They gotta be game.
So Cruz the catcher now.
Right around the play 130.
Out of count, one ball, no strikes. Raleigh delivers this one inside. Called strike one.
The Bernie can't be graduated.
One ball, one strike. Two down and a runner at second.
Thursday, Saturday. But they want to play a double digger.
Now one run. Swung on here by Cruz. For strike two.
Good shot.
Count now 1-2. One ball, two strikes here for Cruz. And the 1-2 pitch on the way from Swirlick. This one high. Ball two.
Temperature hasn't been
Evens up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And a runner at second for Lady Lions. 2-2 pitch. Outside for ball three.
Yeah.
Count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Keanu Cruz. Settles back into the batter's box. Stralick steps to the rubber. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on for strike number 3, and that's the end of the inning. So Son of Intrutus gets a stand-up double to lead things off, and Stralick retires the next 3 batters. Lead one stranded for the Lady Lions. So in the top of the third for the Lady Lions, no runs. On one hit, there was no errors, and there was 1 left on base. Right to the bottom of the third, Jourdanton due up to bat, trailing 3-0. We'll be back.
So the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Come on.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third, leading off for Jourdanton Squalls, Jaden Juppy. Hernandez delivers the first pitch for ball number 1. So SGA comes up empty in the top of the third inning. They get the leadoff double, but Stralick in the circle settles down a bit, able to retire the next 3 batters and get out of that inning. And Juppy still ahead of the count here, 2 balls, no strikes. Hernandez delivers 2-0 pitch, low inside for ball 3. Count 3-0 now, 3 balls, no strikes. Hernandez delivers this one. A little low, over strike 1. Three and one now the count. Hernandez delivers this one low inside, and that's going to be ball 4 as Juppy can take her base as she gets on a walk here to lead things off in top of the bottom of the third.
Run on first. No out. Back to the top of the order. Center fielder number 14, Sidney Schiller.
Sydney shutting out for Jourdanton. We cycle back to the top of the lineup for the Squalls. Pitch delivered, the first pitch, a little outside. Cruz looking to first. Decided against making the throw over there. One ball, no strikes here. And Schiller going to put down the bunt. Over Fernandez makes the throw. That's first, not in time. And we got a rundown situation. There's a throw over the second from third. And Juppy back on the bag. It's going to be a hit for Schiller. So runners now at first and second for Jourdanton. And good start here to this inning. And Santa Gertrude is going to want to talk about it here.
For Schiller.
Schiller on the bunt gets the single. Juppy able to get back on the bag and admits him will look to start to be a rundown. But runners now at first and second. Just with the doctor order to review Jourdanton. Trying to pull this momentum starting on the top of the third and able to hold Santa Gertrude to its first score this inning of the night. And we'll see if Jourdanton can build on that. Runners now at first and second, nobody out. It's Savannah Schuart for the Squalls to the plate. She recorded a single on the bottom of the first. First time at the plate. And here 1-0. Here's a throw from the catcher to the third, and they're going to say Juppy is safe and able to slide in for the stolen bases. Runners both advance to second and third now, no outs, and a big opportunity here for the Squalls. Count 1-1 now. Fernandez delivers the pitch. This one straight up the middle, and it's going to be an RBI single. And here's the throw from center, and it's going to be a 2 RBI single. And that one right up the middle, and the momentum's changed a little bit here. So nobody out, and the Squalls start off good here. They get the runner on via walk and back-to-back hits. Single, 2 RBI, single, score 2 runners now. Different ball game as the pitcher Haley Strolick steps to the plate with the runner at second. So Schubart, after that 2 RBI single, is now 2 for 2 on the night. There's a couple of RBIs. So the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Strolick, and Fernandez delivers this one inside for ball 2. Two and 1 the count now. Next pitch inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike for the pitcher Strolick. And this pitch in high for ball 4 on the middle rock. As Strolick gets on base But runners now at first and second. And there's going to be an infield meeting here. Take a little breather for Santa Cruz as they now have seen Jourdanton just come back into this game here with the big starts of the inning. They have two runners on. First and second, nobody out here. And they put two runners across to cut a 3-run deficit to 1. That's Trinity Paredes now steps to the plate. Runners at first and second. Your first pitch in for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike for Trinity Paredes now. She's supposed to work here with runners on, trying to keep this early momentum here in the bottom of the third going. And she makes contact, fouls this one off behind her and to the right. Strike 2. Count now 0-2. And the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez delivers the 0-2 pitch. Low outside for ball 1. One-two pitch on the way from Fernandez. And Paredes is going to get a piece of it and foul it off behind her and to the right once again into the netting. Count going to stay at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch on the way now from Fernandez. High, outside. Evens the count up now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. In the bottom of the third inning, the Squalls running across 2 runners here. They trail 3-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Paredes makes contact, sends this one into center field. Fly out to throw over the second. And it's going to be out number 1.
You're first and second and 1 out. The next out is first base number 12. Lead. Leonis.
So 1 down, Randy Leonis. Didn't play for the Squaws. Hopefully 1 in the night, struck out in the lead off the bottom of the second inning. Comes to the plate here with 2 runners on. First and second. Fernandez delivers, and Leonis trying to put down the bunt. Contact made here is going to be fouled off. Count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strikes for the man of Leonis for the Squaws. She shows bunt. Here's a throw from Cruz, the catcher, to third base, and Jourdanton picks up another stolen base here. And sliding in by the Squaws, it's the man of Shuart as the Rangers advance. Second and third now. That's how they started the inning. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners now at second and third for the Squaws. Fernandez delivers, and Briones gets a piece of it for the bunt. And coming in and slowing the Shuhar, never call it out at first. I mean, at home, excuse me. There's the throw made from Santa Cruz. So, Santa Cruz Goes off a double play of sorts there to get out of the inning, and Jourdanton rallied there in the bottom of the third, cut short. So Santa Gertrudis stay leading 3-2, but Jourdanton puts two runners across. And that is, I think, a 3-2 ball game. We're through three complete innings, ladies and gentlemen, heading to the top of the fourth. Santa Gertrudis on deck. Keep it here.
Attendant services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, starting the fourth inning here. So Alexis Moreno leading things out here for Santa Gertrudis. I don't know what the stand-up double last time at the plate to lead out the second inning. She's 1-for-1 at the plate tonight. First pitch in for ball one. Next pitch in outside high for ball two. And next pitch over for ball three. So Jourdanton puts two runners across in the bottom of the third inning, but good play by the infield to getting the out at first and then to throw it home after a bunt attempt. Schuhart decided to try home from third. Able to slide in, but the throw was there as Alexis Moreno going to get on base via walk to lead things off for Santa Gertrudis. So the big inning for Jourdanton. I think the wind out of this has a little bit for see it end abruptly as it did. The runners in scoring position. It's Trinity Ghetto for Santa Gertrudis goes to the plate. So one on here.
Ron Speaker, what's up?
First pitch in for ball one and throw attempt and pick off
Yeah,
first.
I got up 3-2, top of the fourth. Yeah.
Count 1-0 here for Santa Gertrudis. One ball, 8 strikes. Puts down the bunt attempt. Here's the throw from the pitcher over to first. We're out number one. And advance the runner from first to second. So Hannah Pedales.
Third baseman number 10, Hannah Pedales.
Hannah Pedales. 1-for-1, 2 RBI on the day for Santa Gertrudis. First pitch from Sorrell looking for ball one. Home ball, no strikes, one down here, and a runner at second base for Santa Gertrudis here. Top of the fourth, they lead 3-2. And Pedales lines this one high up into the center field for out number two. And it's two down here.
runner on second and 2 out for the Cardinals. Right fielder number 1, Julia Guerrero.
And Julia Guerrero up next for Santa Cruz. We got the runner on at second, 2 down here. Top of the fourth. Strolick delivers first pitch outside for ball 1. Count 1-0. Strolick delivers. This one swung on by Guerrero for strike 1. Count 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a runner on second. 2 down here. 1 pitch on the way from Strolick. Down a little high for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strolick steps up, sets to deliver. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swing, miss. 4 strike number 2. Choose all across the board now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner at second. Julia Guerrero steps back into the batter's box. 2-2 pitch on the way from Strolick. Swung on, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So Santa Cruz gets the leadoff runner on via walk, but Strolick retires the next 3 batters. And for Santa Cruz in the top of the 4th, they scored no runs, no hits, there was no errors, and there was a runner left on base. Head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Squalls up to bat now as they trail 3-2. We'll be back. Keep it here.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 4th inning now. Balls over the back. And Megan Salazar leading things off for Jourdanton here. So SGA puts 3 runs up in the first 2 innings, scoreless in innings 3 and 4. Jourdanton puts up 2 in the bottom of the 3rd, and here they are. Back up to bat. Salazar swings on that one. Strike number 1. One ball, 1 strike here for the leadoff batter, Salazar. Fernandez delivers this one. Pitch for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down the middle there. So 1 and 2 the count. Southside settles back into batter's box. Fernandez steps forward, delivers the 1-2 pitch. This one fouled off to the left dugout around third base. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count here for Megan Salazar. So Salazar settles back in. Fernandez ready. Delivers the 1-2 pitch And for strike number 3, and Magnus Alistad goes down looking there. For the first out of the inning. So one down here.
Mallory Vickers.
And Mallory Vickers up to the plate. The Vickers 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to short the last time she was up. That first pitch.
Hey, Quinn, what about got out of the softball?
One ball, no strikes here for Vickers.
They're in Jourdanton.
And Vickers pops this one high into the left center field, and the center fielder nearly collided with the left fielder. For a great catch there in the outfield and direct center. That was Alexis Moreno. Avoiding the collision there. Good communication in the outfield. We're out number 2.
2 out, nobody on. Next
So 2 down here.
Mabry, Juby.
And here's Jupi. Mabry Jupi. Number 23 for Jourdanton to the plate now. 2 down, nobody on. And Jupi pops this one up. And there's a collision, but I believe the catch is made by the left fielder when the dust clears there. And that was Karina Palacios as she collided with the shortstop there, I believe. We're out number 3. So a couple of good plays made in the outfield by the Santa Gertrude squad. Jourdanton goes 3 up, 3 down, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. In the bottom of the 4th. So we're through 4 complete innings, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Gertrude holds on to a 3-2 lead. What we got? Keep it here.
Or create it. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Leading off for the
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
for the 5th inning. First time number 27.
Leading off in the 5th inning. Leading things off is going to be Adi Mireles for the Lady Lions. First pitch in for ball 1. Next pitch. And now ball 2. As Mireles ahead, count 2-0. And Santa Gertrude making some plays on the defensive side over in left and center field. As Mireles going to foul this one off here. As it's going to roll up that third base line and go foul before Jourdanton attempts to play it there. But I'm going to say it was foul. I count 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch on the way from Swally. Mireles swings, makes contact, fouls it off behind her and to the right for strike number 2. Count even now, 2 guys, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't have to sit there and watch that. I'm going to get paid for that.
Abby Dallas blasts this one in the left field, and she's coming around for a stand-up double to lead things off here for Santa Gertrudis. Now it comes through to the wall. So Santa Gertrudis gets the lead-off double.
With a runner on second.
Puts the runner now on second. Nobody out here, and coming to the plate is going to be Taylor Reyes. And Reyes with a piece of that one, and she blasts this one into right center. That's going to be a ground rule double.
Ground rule double for Taylor Reyes for second double.
Yeah, it's going to be
and an RBI.
An RBI double for Reyes. It's going to bring in another runner. And that one just blasts into the wall over in right center field. So Reyes going to win after that double. And the Troops now leads 4-2. And the Squalls infield having a discussion here. Strolick is allowed back-to-back doubles to start off this fifth inning. As the lead back up to 2 now for the Lions. So a couple of doubles for Vegas here. The big bats in the lineup seemingly full of big bats for Santa Gertrudis. They hit the ball well and are continuing to do so here in this one. This pitch to Izzy Dos Santos up next. First pitch in for ball number 1. High and outside. Runner at second. Nobody out here. And De Los Santos blasts this one over the shortstop and into the outfield. And that's going to be an RBI double, and it's going to allow the runner to come in. That one is right over the head of the shortstop. It bounces into the left field, and it's a 5-2 lead now for Santa Gertrudis.
Second, left fielder number 14, Karina Palacios.
So runner still at second for Karina Palacios as she comes to the plate. Still runner at second, nobody out here for Santa Gertrudis. 3 hits in a row to start this off. 3 doubles, actually. This pitch comes in high outside for ball 2. So 2-0 the count for Karina Palacios. As her team rolling here in the top of the 5th inning. We got doubles from Adi Delis, Taylor Reyes, and Izzy De Los Santos. And Palacios makes contact here and sends this one foul for third base line. Count 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, runner at second. And Santa Gertrudis has taken back momentum and control this one here as we're in the top of the 5th. It's a hot start to this inning for this Santa Gertrudis lineup. Counts 2-1 now. 2 balls and 1 strike. Strolick. There was this pitch in this one, deep foul territory. With a fly out, and now number 1.
Great catch by the fielder. Hadn't seen that ever.
This one was sent into deep left and foul territory. Play made by the left fielder for out number 1.
Runner on second.
So runner at second, 1 down here for Santa Gertrudis. It's Keanu Cruz, the catcher, to the plate. This pitch in high outside for ball 1.
That's why I make her.
Cruz 0 for 1, struck out last time she was at the plate. Stralick delivers first strike, making it 1-1 to count, 1-1 strike. Now 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way from Stralick. Cruz makes contact and fouls it off over the center Gertrudis dugout over down first base. Count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stralick 6 to the rubber. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one low inside for ball 2. 2-2 count here for Kiana Cruz. 1 down, runner at second. Santa Gertrudis. 2 runs scored here in the top of the fifth. Here's Stralick. 2-2 pitch on the way. This one way inside for ball 3. Count's full now.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You're right. I think 1-2 in a 3 game, but behind the 8 ball, man, you gotta.
Cruz settles in. 3-2 pitch on the way from Stralick. And Cruz fouls this one off right behind her into the netting for a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes. Stralick delivers 3-2 pitch. And Cruz makes contact with that one. It's going to be an infield fly as the shortstop gets under it, makes the play for out number 2. 2 down here for Santa Gertrudis in the top of the 5th inning. Coming to the plate now.
On second, 2 out. In between. Alexis Moreno.
It's going to be Alexis Moreno. She got on base via walk in the 4th, and she had a double in the top of the 2nd. And first pitch thrown by Stralick for ball number 1. We're outside. Count 1-0 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Alexis Moreno. Stralick steps to the rubber, delivers the pitch. This one gets away from the catcher, then bounces off over to her right. It's going to let the runner advance over to third. As Izzy De Los Santos sets up shop over there on third base. Runner now in scoring position for Santa Gertrudis. Count 2 balls, no strikes for Alexis Moreno. Stralick delivers a 2-0 pitch. Low outside for ball 3. And Moreno gets into the batting box. That was in, and she's ahead of the count. We here 3-0. Runner now at third. Here's Stralick delivers. Strike. On the outside edge. 3 balls, 1 strike now. 2 down, runner at third for Santa Gertrudis. Stralick. 3-1. Swung on high for strike number 2. Count 4 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Moreno waits the 3-2 pitch on the way. High outside for ball 4. Moreno gets on base via walk in her last 2 at bats. Runner at the corner now. Number 9, Trinity Seagull. And Moreno gonna comfortably take second base. So 1-0. Records the sole base second and third. Runners on now. Sending the treats. Count 1-0 for Trinity Skittles. Sralik delivers this pitch and Skittles makes contact, but she's going to send it to center field for the flyout. And out number 3 to end the inning. But Santa Gertrudis extends the lead back out to 3. They get 3 doubles in a row to start the inning. They score 2 runs. They lead now 5-2. Right to the bottom of the 5th. Jourdanton and Santa Gertrudis doing battle here in the Class 3A region final. Winner heads to the state tournament. Right now, SGA in the driver's seat 5-2. We'll be back. Keep it here.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
We live here. We work here. We love it here. Look for your motors in Brownsville, Texas. We're here for you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading things off in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Squaws is going to be number 1, Jaden Juffe. Behind the count now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And Juffe puts this one in play over to the third baseman. Comes up, makes the play, makes the throw over to first.
But it will take 1%.
For out number 1. Number 5-3, ground out.
1 out, nobody on the next batter. Center fielder number 14, Sydney Schiller.
So Sydney Schiller coming up for Jourdanton as Squaws back to the top of the lineup. Schiller 0 for 1 with a single so far. Gets a bouncer over to first baseman who catches the ball and gets back on the bag for out number 2. The 2 quick outs here for Jourdanton. And the ground out to first.
2 out, nobody on the next batter. Catcher number 3, Savannah Schubart.
And Savannah Schubart. She's 2 for 2. Couple of singles, 2 RBI. And Fernandez delivers his first pitch inside for ball 1. Sit down here, nobody on. Count 1-0. And Schuhart sends a bouncer over. Caught by the shortstop, makes the throw for out number 3. So a quick inning there. 6-3 ground out. For the Squad to go way down. Nobody left on base. 4-5 here in the Class 3A region final. Take a break. We'll be back. Santa Gertrudis up to bat. We return right after this.
Been feeling a little stressed lately? Luckily, South Padre Island has plenty of or maybe you'd rather have some Aww. Now that you think about it, it's been a long time since you've had a good... How will you ever decide? Choosing what to do on South Padre Island? That's as hard as it gets. Visit SoPadre.com.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off top of the stage, Santa Gertrudis, Hannah Fidalis. Santa Gertrudis leads 5-2.
Have another color plate.
And the pitcher Swarlick delivers first pitch. Here's strike number 1.
Yeah.
Only one to count, no balls, 1 strike here for the leadoff hitter Fidalis.
One at the entrance?
Yeah. Swarlick, the 0-1 pitch. Bounce on the turf in for ball 1.
Yeah, I never reading that there's the one that always fires with the event. Everything that one on business.
Ball 1 strike. Try that the 1-1 pitch. Time for Fidalis sends this one high. Center field for the fly out, and now number 1.
That was good. Yeah. But to me, it's kind of
One down.
there a lot of times.
Fly ball to center field.
Wow. Right footer number 1, Julio Guerrero.
Julio Guerrero.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Steps in.
My wife went for a
First pitch from Swallow. Outside, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike.
just being hurt. So we hadn't eaten.
Well,
We
Julio
had that
Guerrero.
right around last time we hadn't eaten.
Guerrero struck out
In
the
fact,
last time she was at the plate.
outside of that,
Watches this pitch go by high outside. Ball 1.
met her.
1 ball, 1 strike now. I'm down to the out.
So I thought
Here on top of the 6th inning.
went straight to an that's our cemetery.
1-1 pitch on the way from Swallow. This one swung on by Guerrero. Strike 2.
And my brother also very thought to see her cousin.
Yeah, you can see the count.
My grandmother
Julio Guerrero.
about my dad's mom. And I bought our
1-2 pitch. On the way here from Swallow. Swing, miss. Strike 3. We're out number 2. 2 down here for the Santa Gertrudis.
Shortstop number 27. Audie Villegas.
Top of the lineup with the shortstop, Audie Villegas.
Top side there, did that. Top side of
Villegas
Is the second
hit a single to, a double to lead off in the top of the 5th inning. Start of 3 straight doubles and 2 runs you scored in the 5th inning. And this first pitch comes in strike number 1. Look,
Where's that at? Is he over there? Oh, they still with you over that. Going down the line.
next pitch inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This was brought in by Taylor Elias double. Elias brought in. Thomas later in the double score also, but Elias going to ground out here for the 3rd out. We had a quick inning here as Elias grounds out here. Santa Cruz goes 3 up, 3 down, and the top of the 6th. Lead Lions lead 5-2. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Bottom of the
Here.
7th, down 1-0.
Over Sports Live. Keep it here.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs. Register now for summer and fall classes and study local at Texas Southmost College.
Today's gonna be a big day on South Padre Island, but what should you do first? A big breakfast with friends sounds pretty good, but you really wanted to paddle out and see the sunrise from the water. Breakfast or boarding, boarding or breakfast? How about boarding, then breakfast? That was easy. Choosing what to do on South Padre Island. That's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the sixth, leading things off for Jourdanton Hayes Frolic. Fernandez throws first pitch in for ball one. Pitch inside. So Sandy Shooters gets the day going with 3 runs in the first and second inning. He goes scoreless in the third and fourth and put up 2 more in the fifth. Jourdanton, with their scoring in the bottom of the third, they put 2 runs across there. 5-2 right now. Sandy Shooters credited with 6 hits. Jourdanton with 3. As Hayes Frolic, the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the sixth, had them count 2-0. Fernandez delivers this pitch for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Frolic swung on there. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch on the way from Fernandez. This one bouncer into the turf for ball 3. Count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count full is Fernandez. Slips the river, prepares to deliver. 3-2 pitch on the way. Frolic, a bouncer. The shortstop's got it, makes the throw over the first for the out.
Nobody on. They've got third baseman.
Shy bouncer, but good job by the shortstop there. Come up, make the play. Strong throw over the first. For the first out. So Trinity Paredes now to the plate, and 1 down, nobody on. For the Squalls here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch in, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here for Trinity Paredes. Fernandez delivers. Pitch in, called, ball 1. 1-1 to count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Here for Paredes. Third time at the plate for Paredes. She's 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts. And she sees this ball come across for ball 2. Count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fernandez delivers the 2-1 pitch, and Paredes sends this one towards the shortstop. Another 6-3 ground left. 4 out number 2. Two down here for Jourdanton in the bottom of the 6th inning. And coming in for the Squalls is going to be Bella de Leon. Come in, Bella de Leon. Pinch hitter.
Nobody on.
So here comes Bella de Leon. Two down here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
I think some of them started to figure out.
And now this delivers first pitch. De Leon swings. Strike one. All balls one strike here for Bella de Leon. Hernandez steps to the rubber, delivers high outside for ball one.
I said this today.
One ball, one strike here. Bottom of the sixth. Two down here for Jourdanton.
At this percentage, and we probably need to be your first.
Hernandez delivers the 1-1 pitch. De Leon makes contact over to the third baseman and makes a throw to the first one. Out number 3. Jourdanton goes 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the sixth. We're through 6 complete innings, ladies and gentlemen. Sandy Trudis leads 5-2. We're headed to the 7th inning of this Class 3A final softball play. Keep it here. We'll be back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 7th inning. Taylor Reyes steps to the plate for Santa Trudis. So Reyes has herself a couple of doubles here and an RBI. And that's the time to the plate. It's reported a double. We'll see what she does here. She's ahead of the count 2-0. 2 balls. There's strikes. This pitch comes in. Strike one. 2-1 on the count now. Reyes settles into the batter's box. Rolick ready to deliver. 2-1 pitch on the way. This one low. For ball 3. Count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Rolick delivers this pitch inside. And Reyes thought she had to walk, but then calls for strike 2. The count now 3-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the leadoff batter here in 7th, Taylor Reyes. 3-2 pitch on the way. Reyes makes contact, fouls it off behind her and to the right.
Well, we're getting the house here. Yeah. engage and start to get.
Count still full. Strolick, 3-2 pitch on the way. Taylor's Reyes swings, misses. First strike 3 in the first out. One down here in the top of the 7th inning.
1 out, nobody on. Big batter. First baseman number 16, Izzy De Los Santos.
And Izzy De Los Santos comes to the plate for lay lines. According to 2 RBI double or an RBI double, excuse me, in the top of the 5th inning. Score one of the 2 runs. Count 1-0 here. Strolick delivers this one for strike 1. Count 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Nobody on for Santa Gertrudis in the top of the 7th. They lead 5-2. The Class 3A region final here. So it's a 1 gamer. The winner heading to the state tournament. Two balls, 1 strike. And De Los Santos fires this one into right for the fly out, and out number 2 is the right fielder able to get under it, make the play.
2 out, nobody on.
2 down here, nobody on
Big
here.
batter, left fielder number 14, Cayenne.
Truth. Karina Palacios now to the plate. Scarlett makes the delivery here. Called ball 1.
When they had we called it. Oh no.
Home ball, no strikes for Karina Palacios. Scarlett delivers the pitch. Low inside for ball 2. Wow.
Good.
2 balls, no strikes. This one will go outside for strike number 1.
Make that another final score. Local bank cover. 1,401. I promise these people over here.
Count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's pitching for ball 3.
They care more about the legends, but they like baseball. It's out there.
So Palacios ahead of the count 3-1. 2 down here at top of the 7th. Strolick gives a pitch. Palacios fouls it off behind her. High and over the netting for strike 2. Count full now, 3-2.
The dead bird is hanging over here by a thread.
3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and strike 3. That's going to end the inning. Palacios strikes out. A couple of strikeouts for Strolick there in the 7th inning. Santa Gertrudis goes 3 up, 3 down. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Jourdanton with his last gasp here as they come up the bat. Keep it moving.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
sail the seas or see the sails. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the seventh inning. For Squall.
Megan Salazar.
It's going to be Megan Salazar up to the plate. The Academy, 3 outs away from the state tournament. So Megan Salazar 0 for 1 with a walk here in this one. Swinging on that first pitch. Called strike one.
If they raise the bottom, if they raise the top number, if they do it here, there's a chance.
0-1 now, Salazar back into the batter's box. Hernandez delivers the pitch. And Salazar sends this one into right field. There's a throw from the outfield in time for out number one. And now it was close. Right fielder came up to get it, make the throw, make the play, and it was in time. It was Julia Guerrero to make throw over to third. Coach Ruth Mitchell talked with the Blues about that call.
The only guy from that can see it is over there, and it's still rain.
And it was a good throw. And at the time, it was really close here. Like Guerrero hit Izzy De Los Santos at first with that throw. And the umpires are talking about it near the circle. And we'll see if that call holds up. Right now, it's recorded as an out. And they're going to call the runner safe at first. And the call is going to be reversed here. And the Squalls catch a break. So the leadoff batter gets on for the Squalls. That was Megan Salazar. And as you would figure, Coach De Los Santos had a sign of shrewdness. Talking with the officials, not happy about that one. And that call will be upheld, and it's going to be a runner on first for Jourdanton. They trail 5-2, so one on now.
We're on first.
They're going to give the hit to Megan Salazar with Mallory Vickers coming to the plate. First pitch in, ball is 1. Everything's off the striker. So 10-0-1 down for Vickers as a runner at first. And 0-1. Hernandez, the 0-1 pitch delivers. In for ball number 1. One ball, one strike here for Vickers. Hernandez delivers the 1-1 pitch. Vickers straight ahead off the glove of Hernandez. The shortstop grabs it, makes the throw, and she's safe. There's a throw from first to third, and she's out. So from short to first, and from first all the way to third, Senator Trulis makes the play. And that's going to be Megan Salazar out at third. Vickers safe at first.
Going up to the cutter. DP number 23, Baker.
Mabry Jupy now with a runner at first. One down. Just, that's just the infield making just a heck of a play there. I call the runner is safe at first, and see the runner making a beeline from second to third, and just a nice throw by first baseman to get that out. One ball, one strike, one down here. And Jupy makes contact, fouls it off near the third base dugout. And the count 1-2, one ball, two strikes. One ball, two strikes for Mabry Jupy. 1-2 pitch on the way from Fernandez. That one way inside and high. Ball two. Two balls, two strikes. One down and a runner at first for Jourdanton here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Falls down to the last two outs. Fernandez, 2-2 pitch. Jupy fouls it off into the netting. Two balls, two strikes. Would have been a big play for Jourdanton if they were able to get runners on the corner there, but just it's a very good example, just not giving up on the play, keeping their heads on the swivel to the infield. As Fernandez delivers this pitch outside, but they count four, three balls, two strikes. Fernandez delivers a 3-2 pitch. Jupy pops it up. Third baseman gets under it. Throw out number two. Sandy Trudis from one away. Two down here for Jourdanton. Jaden Jupy. It's Jaden Jupy now. The last gasp here for Jourdanton. Two out, runner on first. 5-2 lead for Sandy Trudis. Fernandez. First pitch, swung on. Strike number one. There's a pickoff attempt from the throw from catcher to first base. Count 0-1. Fernandez delivers the 0-1 pitch. High for ball one. And Sandy Trudis faithful, anxious to put this one in the books. They're close. One ball, one strike. And then pitch for Jupy. Sends it into the Sandy Trudis dugout. Count 1-2 now. One ball, two strikes, two out. Runner at first. Sandy Trudis fans here getting rowdy. They can feel it. Fernandez, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Ball two. Two's across the board now. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, and a runner on first. Jaden Jupy. Fernandez. 2-2 pitch on the way. Jupy to short. Makes a throw. Throw out number three. And the Lady Lions are headed back to the state tournament. 5-2 the final score. A lot of good plays, especially on the defensive side. Here in this one for them, they put up 5 runs off 6 hits. Led to that, whether the minor storm in the bottom of the fourth by Jourdanton as they closed in by a run, but 2 runs in the 5th inning, and the whole Jourdanton scoreless the last 4 innings. And the Santa Gertrudis Lady Lions marched to victory 5-2 over the Jourdanton Squalls. Ladies and gentlemen, the Santa Gertrudis Lady Lions are the Region 4 3A champions headed to the state tournament. Being 5-2. We got a couple of runs over in the top of the 1st inning and a Jourdanton error to help aid that. And then the top of the 2nd inning, Santa Gertrudis gets an RBI double from number 10, Hannah Perales, to make it 3-0. And then it was 3-2 game. Top of the 5th inning came the lead off 3 doubles and an RBI double from Taylor Reyes and Izzy De Los Santos. That'll bring in 2 more runs, make it 5-2. And as solid as they were offensively, the defense made big plays in the outfield, in the infield. It was really solid work all around for the Santa Gertrudis Lady Lions as they return to the state tournament. They pick up the win here, 5-2, over the Jourdanton Squalls. And that's going to do it here for this audio broadcast. Thank you guys for listening in, and have a good night.